Hi, this is Gary Kay. I'm coming to you from the NEC Showcase in London, and I'm going to show you something really cool. This is not like your average manufacturer trade show. They've actually themed the entire thing, and we're going to take you through on this continuous video tour. We're going to do the best we can because the place is packed, of a day in the life of someone at work. And NEC has themed the entire thing. Obviously, you can see this is to show you what it would be like to use display technology in a subway, and that's the place you start your work here in London, in the Tube. A lot of people take the Tube to the office, and of course, all tubes, all transportation systems have security command and control centers, and this is a demo of their command and control center application using NEC displays, as well as Intevi software, Peerless mounts, Dexon systems for monitoring the security, and you can see that this is showing hundreds of cameras around the City of London, as well as live news feeds and website feeds. But your day doesn't stop there. You're not at work yet. Of course, on your way into work after you get off the subway, the first thing you want is a cup of coffee, and of course NEC is showing, by setting up a coffee center, they're actually showing their products being used in a real quick service application like that. As we move further through a day in the life of an office worker, we see different transportation display systems being demoed here. And again, what's interesting about the way NEC set this up is they actually set it up as a real life application, but it's a continuous application. Instead of having separate little rooms, you'll notice that it's a continuous application. Here's another command and control center run by DataPath here using NEC displays. In this case, using the curved displays from NEC and the DataPath command center software, which also, DataPath also does AV over IP. So that's all IP-based content delivery there. But we've arrived at work at the NEC Towers, appropriately called the NEC Towers, and of course, all large work environments have a security monitoring system to monitor the building, who's coming in, who's not supposed to be there, who is supposed to be there. And of course, they have a reception desk. You check in at the reception desk. Everything is being driven through NEC display system products. We're here at the NEC Showcase in London. These are all NEC display products from the UK office here in London. As a typical office worker arrives to the office, the first thing they may do, even before they have a chance to check their email, is they may have a meeting scheduled, and they've got a small huddle space that's more of a meeting room, I would say, a small meeting room environment set up here, and they're actually using it. This is for full video conferencing, full connectivity. Of course, there's all different display options available depending on what your application is, 24/7, 365, or 24/16. Or if you're just using it for presentation applications. We're going to kind of make our way through the office environment here, packed full of people, so we'll do the best we can. As we move our way through here, you'll notice that there's a bunch of demos of collaboration boards all throughout the space. Here's one of the collaboration boards that's a Zoom room system using NEC display technology products here. And of course, Zoom Room. Zoom is probably the most popular video conferencing or cloud-based or soft codec-based video conferencing systems in the world right now, and that's what demoing there. Around this room here, this is an office environment where you see every type of collaboration board system that NEC offers. NEC Europe's collaboration board is called the Infinity board, and you see them in different flavors, all the way from 84-inch down to 55-inch. But after you finished half of your work day, where do you go next? You go to lunch, of course. Let's head on over here and let's check out their quick serve restaurant and fast food restaurant applications. In this case, they've actually got a mock McDonald's set up, and if you look inside the McDonald's here, you'll see that they've actually got a menu board display from an actual McDonald's store there, so you can see how it would work using NEC display technology. Here's Pod. Pod is a UK-based fast, quick-serve sandwich place. This is an actual running Pod system, by the way. They're actually using this. They're serving sandwiches and drinks out of this. A sushi restaurant application over here. And in the area where people are eating, you might have some mosaic digital signage just for effect and advertising purposes and different configurations to make it interesting. Everything here has been themed and is actually running and is actually products that are being used and are based on applications that NEC has actually done in various places around the world. IKEA up there, you'll see the IKEA AR system. That's a augmented reality based system that demoing how you might use retail signage in a retail application, but also they're showing it not just for flat panel display technologies, but with projection. You'll notice that using projectors or projecting on the floor here, and this demo is to help you pick the carpet that's the right size for the room. So you go and look up the carpet style you want on a touch screen here, and you think the size you want, you pick it, and you look and see how big it is. I can change the size of the carpet by just touching the NEC flat panel here. And so they're showing an interactive retail application using NEC products. We're still at work, of course. Now we're heading back to work, of course, because we've eaten lunch and we've done our shopping. Oh, by the way, speaking of shopping, here's another application. Here's a retail clothing application where they actually have this is actually a mirror-based display that you might see in a fitting room, where you're actually able to try clothes on and change the clothes without leaving the fitting room. Right now you're seeing content on it, but that's actually a mirror display there. So it would actually be used as a mirror in a fitting room application. But now we, of course, have to go to work and finish our day at work. Here we're showing applications using Adder and Peerless AV, of course, for mounting systems, Adder for sending content across the network, regardless of the kind of content it is, building a command center here as well. One of the really neat applications here is using software from a company called iFactive, and this is a flat-mounted NEC display, and the software is iFactive, and it is a interactive-based software. This can be used in learning environments, in corporate environments. It can be used in architectural environments, anywhere you may need to, touch things. This is a real working demo, and again, all this is based on actual applications that NEC has done over the last year at the showcase here. As we move through the work environment, one of my favorite parts of it is Peerless's display here with the candy. I love that, of course. So I have to stop and give you kudos for the candy. Here we have a typical huddle room, huddle space. As you know, huddle spaces often appear in places where there aren't actually rooms. Here, NEC is demoing a huddle space application using the Extron ShareLink product, which can be wired or wireless. All you do is connect and push a button and it goes up there. And of course, if you have a BYOD device or a wireless device, you can just connect by just typing in the IP address and the security code, and it'll appear on the screen. 4 devices or 4 pieces of content displayed at the same time. But one of the most impressive things here at the show that everybody's being wowed with is the Extron, the Quantum Ultra display, using Quantum Ultra, sort of a command and control center application where you're able to bring in content from anywhere and show it in real time across the network in any configuration that you want. This is kind of cool. This is, I believe, 64 images simultaneously on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 displays. Of course, we have more collaboration boards mounted in landscape and portrait. We have some portrait applications over here using Banto software and Huddly cameras, audio by Sennheiser. Right, and then of course back there we have, in the back there we have the Infinity board using Quick Launch. Quick Launch is a software interface, a front-end software interface that sort of simplifies the use of a collaboration board, and that's using the Infinity board hardware from NEC. NEC's collaboration board in Europe is called the Infinity board, as I mentioned. Here's a portable application of a collaboration board. This is going to be a little tougher. We're going to go back. We're going to go up the stairs, and of course, you finished your day at the office, and what are you going to do? Well, you're never done at the office, are you? So we're going to show you their ideation applications. NEC is showing ideation in 2 form factors. First is projection, right? We have 3 projectors seamed together in one large digital canvas here that is one desktop canvas based on Windows. And we have a flat panel display version of it here too. So you can do it in projection or as a flat panel display. So you're finished your day at the office. What are you going to do? You're going to go out and do some entertainment. And of course, a lot of people go to movies in the evening, so NEC's actually set up a little movie theater over here. Again, the whole thing is themed. Set up a movie theater here. In this movie theater application, they're showing how they use signage for movie previews and to drive content and advertising, but actually they're showing, we actually have a theater set up here, and of course they're using the theater right now for a panel discussion, so we're going to peek our head in here so you can see what it's like inside the theater. Kind of do a pan around so you can see how they set this up. But this is where they do all the educational sessions in here, and there's actually a panel discussion going on right now. That's an LED display in the back, and of course if you look to the left of that, you'll see that they've showed the LEDs and all the different form factors and pixel pitches that they have available. And of course they have projection as well, so you have LED and projection in here. And then finally, the last but not least, I want to show you a really cool display over here where NEC has actually incorporated holographic projection into the showcase this year. This is wowing a lot of people. So using projection technology, projecting on glass, obviously, it produces a holographic image. And that's one of the most popular things here at the show. They're actually able to live feed the educational content as a holographic image upstairs in the entrance when you first come in. So you're seeing the projector actually doing that. But this is, I realize that there's tons of people here and this was tough to do, low light in some places, lots of people in other places, but I hope this kind of gives you an idea of how NEC sets up the showcase this year, and it's a day in the life, of course, all using NEC. Thanks for joining us. We're going to go around and shoot individual product videos or videos at each of the individual stations because there's 41 partners here that NEC has partnered with for the 2018 NEC Showcase here in London. We're going to shoot product and showcase videos on each one of the partners that they have here. We'll post them at ravepubs.com/NEC, as well as all 4 educational sessions that were held here at the NEC Showcase will be posted at ravepubs.com/NEC. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day.